Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is DeeDee. On this channel, we talk through my weight loss journey, my carnivore experience, everything inclusive, what I eat in a day, workouts I'm doing, any tips I can share, and so much more. So if that's something you're into, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family. Okay, so in today's video, I'm actually making 3 meals. If you're following my journey, you know that I intermittent fast and I only eat 2 meals a day. However, on this day, I had a family member that actually, oh, let me get a piece. Oh, let me get a piece. And I was still hungry and I eat until I'm full. So I just made a simple third meal. So I'll be showing that to you today. Also, these meals are absolutely good for carnivore. And if you're on the BBBE version of carnivore, these meals are approved for that as well. Okay, let's get to cooking. So our first meal will be some beef ribs. I'm actually going to be using something I have not used before, some Redmond's seasoned salt. So I'm placing it sparingly on these beef ribs because I'm not sure if I'll like it. And in the end, I can always add some Redmond salt in addition to it. So I'm placing it now into a baking dish. And I'm just going to go ahead and tightly put some aluminum foil over it and put it into a preheated oven, 300 degrees. So that's the temperature we're going to be cooking these ribs. At the halfway mark, make sure you're setting your timer about an hour and a half. You're going to go ahead and flip those ribs, okay? Look at how they're looking already. Even though they look really good, they are not fully cooked yet, okay? So go ahead and put it back into the oven. Set your timer for an hour and a half. And then once it goes off, there you go. Some sizzling beef ribs. So right now I'm just plating it, but I did do a taste test and it didn't have enough season for me. So I did add some more salt. And here I'm just showing you how tender they are. Fall off the bone. I'm just using one hand, one fork, and those ribs are falling off. This was super delicious, oven baked beef ribs. All right, on to the next meal. Meal number 2, we are making some mock tender steaks. I've already rinsed them off with some water and some vinegar, and I was patting them dry. Here, I'm just placing some butter all over these steaks, and I'm going to go ahead and use that same seasoning. I'm putting on more this time because of what happened with my first meal. I'm flipping it over, placing that butter again because we're about to put it in the air fryer, and I want a little crisp to these steaks. So I'm going to go ahead and season it, and we're headed over to the air fryer. The air fryer has been preheating for 400 degrees, and once you place those steaks in, you will hear that sizzle, okay? The cook time is 10 to 12 minutes, really quick, so you want to make sure you come at the halfway mark, about 5 minutes, and you go ahead and you flip your steaks so that they are evenly cooked around. And then once your timer goes off, your steaks are good to go. You want to go ahead and plate your steaks. So one thing I'm also going to do that I probably should have done while the steaks were in the air fryer was check the temperature. So after I plated them, I was checking to make sure whether or not the steaks were good to go, and they are. Taking a look at the temperature, they're about medium well. So that's good for me. And here are your mock tender steaks. They were simple to make, delicious, and quick in the air fryer. And now on to the last meal. As I shared earlier, I had to make a third meal because I was still hungry. I have some ground beef, about half a pound, on the hot pan right now, and I'm placing some seasonings, some total seasoning, garlic powder, and adobo. Now, make sure you put whatever seasonings you choose. It could definitely be just Redmond's salt. So I have the pan on medium heat, and we're cooking this for about 6 to 8 minutes. So we're going to let it cook and move on to the eggs. I'm cracking 2 eggs to add into that ground beef. I'm just going to go ahead and add just a little bit of Redmond salt since I already seasoned the ground beef. We're going to go ahead and give that a good stir and then move back over to check on the beef. So yep, it is cooked pretty much. Doesn't take long at all. And I'm just breaking up that meat, making sure that it's fully cooked and nice and browned. And now we're gonna go ahead and place our egg in. Very, very simple meal. This is definitely a staple on the carnivore diet that's quick to make and definitely appropriate. So I've added the eggs in and I'm just mixing it up, mixing in the eggs, making sure they're cooked to my liking. Definitely cook it. If you want to cook it a little bit harder, you can definitely do that. I like my eggs pretty much fluffy and soft. So this takes about maybe 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes on the stove at medium heat. And then this is done. This meal is completely done. So I'm gonna go ahead and plate it because we're about to eat. There you have it. That's a close-up. And there is your carnivore staple, beef and egg scrambled. Super delicious, and it hit the spot, okay? And those were my 3 meals that I wanted to share with you today. All 3 are simple to make. The first 2 are a little time consuming, but still simple. If you give these meals a try, then go ahead and let me know in the comments below. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.